Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya Oyo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And in today's video, I'm going to do something that I promised that I'll do in my last video. My last video, if you haven't seen it, was about designing for Easter, mostly for Redbubble, but it could also be for Society6, any other kind of print on demand, and for Etsy. And it really is the time right now to design for Easter, and I'm going to leave a link down below to that video. But at the end of that video, I promised to create a video about the mistakes that people make on Redbubble. And it's mostly why a lot of products are not selling. And I see this a lot in groups. I mean, people go like, can you please critique my shop? Or can you let me know why I'm not selling? I even saw people saying like, Redbubble is a scam. I uploaded 1,300 designs and haven't sold even one. And the thing is that if I look closely into those shops, as well as the people who approach me personally on Facebook or on Instagram asking me for my help, so if I look closely on these shops, most of them are having the same mistakes. So that's why I decided to create this video, actually 2 videos, which are called Why Are Your Redbubble Products Not Selling? And today we're going to have the part 1, which will be about design issues as well as uploading issues. And on the second video, in just a few days, we will be talking about marketing and sort of mindset, I guess, of people who sell online. And this could be about any other type of print on demand as well. So this tutorial is pretty much Redbubble oriented, but the next one and the next advice is on marketing and sort of the mindset that you have to be in to sell your product online is going to be for all print on demand. So stay tuned if you are interested. And before we get started, I actually have to share something with you. I got a message on Instagram from a girl named Michelle, and she wants to start a YouTube channel, and we developed this chat. And she wanted to know why I'm so covered up in my videos. She was like, is it because you don't want to get sexual comments on YouTube, or is it because you're religious? So it's actually neither one of the two. I'm not religious, that's my father's territory. And to be honest, I like where I live right now. I live in sort of a village where there are a lot of farmers, which means that during the day there is a lot of noise. But during the early hours of the day, which is now, I'm actually filming this at 6:30 in the morning, it's about 10 degrees Celsius, so 50 Fahrenheit. And my AC makes the most horrible noise. So I'm actually kind of cold. So whenever I'm filming these videos, I'm covered up because I'm freezing. But never mind that. Let's get back to why we're here today, and which is why are your Redbubble products not selling? And we're going to start with design mistakes. And the first one is going to be for the people who upload photographs or any kind of photography art. And the biggest mistake is basically placing the art on products that are too big for this design. And I've actually tested this myself because I didn't want to shame anyone online. So I took a photo of the Statue of Liberty and I placed it in the way that I see people placing their art. That's not going to sell. So if you're having photography as a collection or as your entire niche in Redbubble, that's okay. And if you take high quality photos that are interesting, people are going to buy them, but they might not want to buy them on a blanket. They might just buy a piece of wall art, which is fine because you make a lot of money if you sell the wall art items, especially if you play around with your margin. So if you have a photograph that you want to upload and this is your design and it's too small for some of the products, just don't enable them, disable them. Don't have them on these products. And just, it's okay to upload several products. You don't have to upload everything. I'm actually thinking I want to make a full video just on photography on Redbubble. Let me know if you guys are interested, and I'll probably make a video about that next month. And I want to talk about the second biggest design mistake that I see so much, which is the white stickers. I mean, come on. So you made a nice design for a t-shirt, and I know that a lot of people are making their t-shirt designs on white, like they use all the graphics and all the text in it white because they want it to look good on the black t-shirt and on the blue and the green and all the other colors. And I totally get it, but once you put it on a sticker, it's just a white abstract shape that used to be your text. And stickers are some of the most best-selling products on Redbubble. This is super trending. It's even trending on Google, how much people search Redbubble stickers. The thing is, one, you do not have to enable stickers if you just have a white text, or 2, just make the text black. Make the text white for the t-shirts and make the text black for the stickers. It's really simple. Now, I have a lot more comments about stickers, but I don't know if you know, I'm still waiting on my delivery for stickers that I've ordered from Redbubble. I've ordered from myself and from a lot of different other sellers. And when I get those stickers, I want to make a full video about Redbubble stickers. I want to show their quality and sort of create this tutorial about what you can do with your stickers and how to avoid more mistakes. But this is the second biggest thing that I've seen that people do wrong, is just white stickers. Another design mistake that I see people make is with the greeting cards. Now, the greeting cards are a design that is also enabled with the prints, the art prints, the frame prints, and some of the canvases, as well as the postcards. So when you upload one design, it basically goes to all of them. And I've seen 2 mistakes in these cases. One is that people upload a really nice text, white, black, it doesn't matter what, and they give it a background on Redbubble, which looks amazing as a wall art print, but on a greeting card or on a postcard, it's just this vertically aligned product with a square in the middle that has a color and text in it. This does not look good. So if you have a design that you want to just upload as a square for your wall art, don't give it a background. And if you do want to give it a background, you can, but make sure to crop the photo first. Like, take this specific design that you're uploading for the wall art and crop it to be vertically aligned, like a rectangle. And that will create a rectangle card that has a full background. And you can also do it with horizontal alignments. I mean, I saw so many pretty designs that people upload where you have this like nice sentence in the middle. And the thing is that the design itself is horizontal, but because they upload it from a square shaped file, then what Redbubble does is that it creates a vertically aligned card with a small horizontal graphic area. So if you actually take that square that you made the design of and crop it at the top and on the bottom, it will create a horizontal card, which is super pretty, and they're actually kind of rare on Redbubble, and people prefer them to vertically aligned cards. So this could be something cool that you could do, which I also did for my new LGBTQ niche. The concept of uploading a horizontally aligned image onto Redbubble is not just for your cards or your postcards. It's also for items like the bath mat or the face masks, because I see so many people uploading a face mask. And if you try to think about a t-shirt design, then it's pretty much vertical or a full square. And then you put it on a mask and it's like centered here. It doesn't look good. But if you take the same text and you just tweak it a bit to make it horizontal and you place it on a mask, it looks better. And when it looks better, it will sell better. By the way, the same remark goes vice versa for phones. If you have a nice horizontally aligned design, make it vertical to upload it onto phone cases. The next mistake that a lot of people make with their Redbubble products, especially with their t-shirts, and probably why their t-shirts are not selling, is to upload a design that has a background. And I see a lot of people saying, oh no, but the background is black. Yeah, but the background is 0,0,0,0,0 black, which is infinite black, and the t-shirt will not be this black. So what you will get is a t-shirt, a black t-shirt with a square, a black square inside, and it doesn't look good. So please just delete the background. It's really not that difficult. Canva has the option to just create graphics and download them with a transparent background for their pro members. I'm going to leave a link down below for a 30-day free trial with Canva Pro, and you can check it out. And if you want to have a specific design that has some sort of a background, because let's say you made a design and you do want it to look good on all the colors of the t-shirts, and mostly the basic colors of the t-shirts, which are the gray, the blue, the black, and the white. So if you do want to have that, you can create sort of an abstract shape behind that text and clear the background. And that's how you have a nice looking background that is still a good design. Another mistake that I see a lot of people do is take their design on a mug and just place it in the middle. Now, if you take a design and put it on the mug in the middle, when a person holds the mug, they cannot see the design. The person in front of them can't see the design. And it's just like, if I was holding this mug now, I have the design here, yes, with my lipstick on it, but I can see the design. Or if I'm holding it this way, the other person around me or in front of me can see that design. But the thing is that if the design is here, then nobody can see the design unless you're always sitting next to a person here and you want them to look at the cup. So what you can do in this case is basically take that same design that you made, that one design, make it smaller and duplicate it so the design will appear on both sides. Now, I had a full tutorial on how I specifically upload all of my RedBubble products that contain graphics and text. I will leave a link to that down below. I think it's one of my most successful videos so far and the most commented one. And I really do believe that in this system, you can make sure that your products are made better to fit all of the products. And this is not just for these types of products. This is not just for the mugs or for the iPhones or for the masks. This also includes the fact that a lot of people don't create seamless patterns. I mean, if you made a really, really cool design on a t-shirt, you can't just take this design and slap it in the middle of a blanket. That's not going to look good. But if you create a seamless pattern with that specific design and then put it on the larger products, that's going to look better. And all of these design comments basically lead to one specific design flaw, which is to take one design file and upload it onto all of the products. RedBubble has the option to change the design file for each and every one of the products. Use it. For most of my products, I think I have, I don't know, like 7 or 6 files minimum before I start uploading. And I remember a conversation that I had with a RedBubble seller that also was one of the people who wanted my help knowing what's wrong with their store. And he basically uploaded about 700 designs in 2 months. And I told him like the biggest issue was the problem with the design layouts and the fact that you only have like one design file for all of the items and that you need to create all the designs. And I showed him that video about how to create the seamless patterns and how to make everything adjustable to phones, to mugs, to masks, to stickers. And he said, this is a very nice thing. It's a very nice concept if you have the time, but he doesn't have the time to create all these variations. And if he followed this system, he would have uploaded in the past 2 months about 150 designs and not 700. And I asked him, how many designs did you sell? And he said 0. So if you're worried about wasting time in making different designs or different files for each design that you upload onto different products, just think about the huge waste of time that you'll have if you're uploading a design that doesn't sell. Another problem that I see with so many designs is grammar mistakes. And I'm not going to show any specific products. I don't want to shame anyone. I do know that a lot of people on RedBubble are not native English speakers. And also a lot of native English speakers have grammar mistakes. And that's not the issue. But when you make a product, you need the English to be correct. I mean, I saw this wonderful design, I remember, that said like, you're awesome. And it had a really, really cute puppy. And I do believe that that person illustrated that puppy. It was adorable and I wanted to buy it. The thing is that it's spelled Y-O-U-R. And I'm like, you're awesome. And I'm like, my awesome what? Puppy? And I'm looking at it and honestly, if it was spelled correctly, I would have bought that t-shirt. I actually thought about contacting that seller and asking them to fix the design so I can order it, but the designer had no social links, had like a brand name, not a person name, so I couldn't really find her on Facebook, and I just left it. If she had good grammar, she would have had my sale, and I don't think that I'm the only one who noticed it. And truly, if you invest so much time in designing something awesome and pretty and market it, make sure the grammar is correct. Another big design mistake that I see a lot of people make, and this is not a design mistake that could affect your sales, but this is a design mistake that could affect your entire RedBubble account, is using royalty-free images. I've had numerous conversations with sellers who are like, yeah, can you help me with my shop? And I'm like, yeah, sure, send me your link. And they're sending me their link. And I'm like, I'm not going to help you. Why? Because you're using photos from Pixabay. And they said, but it's free. And I said, yeah, it's free for personal use. If you want to use a photo from Pixabay, from Pexels, from all of these free websites for commercial uses, you have to change it. You have to modify the photo, or you have to make any kind of alignment with it. So if you take up a few free graphics from Pixabay, you need to align them with text and other graphics to make it legal. And if you take a photograph from Pixabay, from Pexels, from these websites, and just slap it on a design, that's illegal. If the person who took this photograph will see this on your Redbubble profile, they can have your store shut down. So please stop infringing on other people's rights and read the terms of services. I mean, if you see that something is free online, that doesn't necessarily mean free for commercial use. Another design mistake that I see so many times is, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have the sun coming from here, and every time I go like this, I feel like my hands are glowing. This is so cool. So random. Another design mistake that I see a lot is when people take a nice concept, a nice phrase, and they just make so many fonts and so many colors that it looks just too much. I mean, 2 fonts are enough. Several colors are enough if they are in the same palette. I mean, of course, if you make a pride kind of design, then yeah, you use 6 colors because those are the 6 colors of the pride flag, plus either white or black. That is understandable. But if you have this design that has text in 3 or 4 fonts in blue and pink and green and white and yellow, it just looks weird. So don't overdo it. I mean, sometimes simple is the best. And while I'm saying that simple is the best, I also see a lot of people saying, why are my designs not selling? And you look into their store and you see a shirt that says, I'm cool, in Arial font, in white, with no graphics. And do you know how much Redbubble t-shirts cost? I mean, if I wanted a t-shirt that says I'm cool, I would go to the market and find one for $5 or buy one for, I don't know, $5 on AliExpress. Think about the design that you're making and the fact that it is priced ridiculously high, and try to make sure that the text or the message that you're sending or the design is good enough to be sold. I also saw people making the design way too small, so it's sort of like a t-shirt that says I'm cool here, and I'm like, if you put it on the side, it would look nice, like a name tag maybe, but like I'm cool, it's way too small. And that concludes our design mistakes. So moving on to upload mistakes. And I think that you know by now why I didn't make a video that includes everything, including the market and the mindset part of Redbubble, because that would have been way too long. And the first mistakes that I want to talk to you about uploading will relate to the form that you're filling. So when you upload your design, you have the form to fill that has the title and the tags and the description and the part below everything before you click on save and upload. And on that, I've seen people make crazy mistakes. I mean, I saw one person who uploaded a stunning photo of a bridge. And that was an amazing photo. And the design name was Nature. Just call it by the name of the bridge and the word photography. I mean, design names are what shows up in the URL for Redbubble, and that is part of SEO. That is part of Google SEO and part of Redbubble SEO. It needs to relate to your design. And I've also seen people who take the same design concept, so you can add work that is sort of a copy of a different setting from a different product, which is awesome because it saves you time. But when you do that, you need to delete the words copy of, because I have seen so many products that are named copy of. I actually went to Redbubble because I want to show you how common this is, and I searched copy of, and I found so many products, it's ridiculous. Just delete it. Take the words copy of and delete them. It's really that simple. And I don't know if people know that they make this mistake, or people just, I think that a lot of people just upload and upload and upload, that they don't really mind what they're uploading. And I think that's the biggest mistake of all. And right after we have the name, we have the tags. And in the tags, you basically have 3 mistakes. 1, not enough tags. 2, too many tags. And 3, unrelated tags. And the thing is, if you have a nice design, let's say, I don't know if you've seen one of my videos, but I will always love you with the owl. So what I will write down for this has to be related to what the design says, what the design features, and who is it for. So that would be an owl, owl graphics, owl illustration, cute owl, purple owl, and I will always love you without the owl, and then I will always love you as I wrote it, and then owl puns, but then also anniversary gift ideas or anniversary card or love you card, because these are also relating to this design. That will give you sufficient tags to sell this art, to be found. And I know that a lot of people are using like 50 tags. The thing is, an algorithm that reads the tags of your design understands what the design is about to know who to display it to on search results. And if you have 50 tags, all of these 50 tags basically reduce the power of each individual one. So 50 tags for products would be too much. I also see so many unrelated tags. I mean, you would search for something on Redbubble and the results would have nothing to do with it. And I get that a lot of people are thinking, oh, this word is trending right now, like Happy Easter Day or I love you or whatever. This is trending right now, so I'm going to put it as a tag. But if I wanted a t-shirt that said Happy Easter Day, or if I wanted a greeting card that said Happy Easter Day, seeing a design that has a puppy on it that says I love dogs is probably not what I'm looking for. So if you create all of these irrelevant tags, even if they're trending, you're reducing the chances of people actually finding your work. And you're also affecting Redbubble buyers to think that this site is, and they can't find what they're looking for here. This is not going to affect anyone in a good way. So please stop doing it. It's called tag spamming, and Redbubble is actually frowning upon that, and they said that they will try and fix it and reduce the amount of tag spamming in their system. I also know that a lot of people don't fill in the description of the artwork as if it's not important, but the thing is, the description is a way for you to talk to the people who are looking at this design, and it's also a way for you to talk to Google and explain to them what this design is about, because Google scans the description area for keywords, and you don't have to put tags there, just describe. So for the example of my little owl friend that I showed you before, what I will write is a cute design that is an owl pun, comma, I will always love you, comma, with a watercolor purple owl. That would be the description. And if you scroll down below to the end of the form, you will see the collections area, and collections is something that you should have, because if I go and I see a design, let's say I'm looking for something with a puppy, and I'm looking at a t-shirt with a puppy and I like it. So I go inside and then I check it on a notebook or on a face mask, and I think it's nice and I want to see what other puppies this seller created. So I go into their shop and then I see 670 products. And I don't know how to search for puppy. But if they had a collection that says puppies, I would have clicked on it and saw all their puppies, which is smart consumer logic. Right below the collections, you have the mature content feature. And there are two mistakes that I see people make with this specific area. And I saw a few people who post something on that on Redbubble groups on Facebook, and they're like, I made a nice design, and as I uploaded it, it told me that it will not be available on the face mask. Because if you forget to mark that this is mature content, the system will automatically mark it as mature, and mature content cannot be sold on face masks. So make sure to mark not mature content if you're not selling mature content, and vice versa. If you are selling anything that has foul language, nudity, or any other kind of material that isn't fitting for people who are under the age of 18, mark it as mature content. If you don't, and Redbubble finds it, you can have your store shut down. Another very common uploading mistake is forgetting to enable some of the products or enabling too many products. So in this area, I kind of want to take you to one of the t-shirts, because I've seen a lot of people who basically don't even know that baby products exist. Like someone on one of the Facebook groups asked me, how can I design baby onesies? Because they don't have this option. Whenever they upload, they can't see it. It's actually in the first t-shirt. So if you click on the first t-shirt to design it and you go to the settings, you need to activate the baby products manually every time. And while you're there, if you made a nice white design and you don't want the first t-shirt that people would see to be white, just make sure to mark it black. You can mark it for this t-shirt. You also have to mark it for one of the hoodies or one of the sweatshirts because they all change their colors together. And on the next t-shirt item, which is the long tees, you need to mark the color that you want to be shown on all 3 items separately. Another mistake that I see people make with the upload is not marking a background, not choosing a background. And when they do choose a background, it's kind of boring or it's always the same. And I want to take you to one of my products, which is the Slothicorn, which is a blue sloth that is a unicorn. And it says Slothicorn in the middle. And it's one of my favorite designs that I made. I actually ordered it as a bag and as a sticker. And basically, this product is available in so many forms. I mean, some of the designs for the Slothicorn are completely blank and they have a white background. And the others, I've used the pattern, the seamless pattern, especially for the big pillow, which looks amazing, and all of the other big and large items. And I combined it with some flowers that I found because I wanted to make it quite interesting. And then I made the color of the background black. But what I did for the tote bag and the pillow, the normal throw pillow, not the big floor pillow, what I did for it is I basically colored it in hot magenta pink, and I took the Slothicorn and I put it on the side. If the design is big enough and it's sort of a figure, you don't have to place it in the middle. You can make sure to stretch it as much as you can and put it on the side, and it will be a bit more interesting. And this is actually a design that I made because I wanted to order a tote bag, which takes me to my last comment about problems with designs. And this is sort of a sum up of everything that I just said. Do you want to know why your RedBubble products are not selling? Look at them, look at the price, and ask yourself, would you buy it? I remember a conversation that I had with a designer that wanted my help with RedBubble. And I didn't really know how to tell them that his designs are not good, like they're not pretty. And I asked him, would you buy any of these designs? And he said no, because I live in India and I don't have that kind of money. And the thing is, I asked him, if I were to give you the money to buy one of these designs, would you buy them? He said yes, for the RedBubble algorithm. Which, by the way, is ridiculous because having one sale doesn't change anything for the algorithm because there are people who have 1,000 sales. So that doesn't really matter. And I told him, okay, would you wear it? And he said no. Why? Because I don't like it. If you don't like it, who will? I mean, look at your products and look at the prices. Of course, I wouldn't buy most of my products. I don't need 700 shower curtains. I am fine. I actually don't even have a shower curtain in my shower because it doesn't have that feature. It's aligned differently. I don't want 20 mugs in my house. I don't need 11 bath mats. And I don't need so many t-shirts, especially me when I'm kind of a minimalist and I'm going to be out on the road again pretty soon. So I don't want to have too much stuff with me. But most of the products that I made, if I were to furnish my apartment again, if I were to buy more clothes, I would probably buy them. And when I sat down, because I wanted to order some of my products for myself, also because I want some of them with me when I go back to Europe, and also because I wanted to check the quality, and I'm going to make a video about the products that I get because it's not just the stickers. I also ordered a journal, a t-shirt, a tote bag, and I'm forgetting something, but I'll get it in the mail and then I'll tell you and I'll show you the quality. But the thing is that when I ordered these products, it took me a while to go through my store and try to find which one I like because I liked all of them. So make designs that you love. And the thing is that if you make a design that you love, first of all, if you love something, there is someone else in the world that would love it too. And the second thing is, if you like something, it will be easier for you to talk about it, to market it, to get passionate about it, to feature it to other people. And your enthusiasm and your knowledge of that niche or that specific subject would come in handy in your marketing. And that takes me to the next topic that I will be talking about in my next video because we are done with design and upload issues, there is a part 2 which will cover up marketing and mindset. So on that video, I will talk a lot more about marketing and about how to choose a niche and all kinds of these ideas, including the mindset that you have to be in if you want to have a successful print-on-demand business, whether it's on Redbubble, whether it's on Printful and Shopify, or Printify and Etsy, or Society6, or Zazzle, or any of these places. I will cover up a few marketing topics, and the thing is, I have a very specific and quite different marketing system that I do for most of my products, and I know that a lot of people won't be able to do it because it involves having my own websites. And if you want, I will talk about this. I think that I will make a separate video just about that, but on this video that I will make next time, I want to talk about marketing, mostly free marketing that you can do on social media. And if you have any questions about specific platforms that you want me to explain about, please leave a comment down below. I don't know, let me know what are your problems if you have a bit of problems with Instagram or you don't know how to market things on Pinterest. And of course, if you like this video and found it useful, please click that like button on YouTube, because every time you like one of my videos on YouTube, YouTube algorithm goes, this is a nice video, I will show it to more people. And I'm still a new channel. I'm a new channel. Why do I always say that and this is still a new channel, and I could use all the help and support that I get. And of course, feel free to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to not miss out on my part 2 of Why Are Your Redbubble Products Not Selling? I believe that I will see you in my next video, which is going to be in 2-3 days, which will sum up my February goals. Have I met my February goals? And my goal setting for my online income for the month of March, which will be followed by the part 2 of this video with marketing and mindset advice for Redbubble and print-on-demand sellers. And that's it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. And as usual, I will see you in my next video. Bye!